Hi everyone, welcome to another exciting episode on my YouTube channel. As always, if you're just joining us for the first time, please do well to subscribe, share and like this post. It's been 9 days since I posted here, but unlike my previous post, this is a bit more up close and personal. And that is because I'm showing you guys every step on how I achieved my studio bit. This is one of my gorgeous clients who came in for a studio session and wanted me to film the entire process because she wanted me to post on my YouTube. And I said, why not? Let me share the awesomeness with you guys here. So the first thing I did here was to cleanse her face using the FBH Cosmetics micellar water, and then I proceeded to using the FBH All Nighter setting spray. Now it may seem as though that spray was produced to give a matte finish. Somehow it just has a way of giving this glow to the skin. Next I proceeded to use my TM Essential Dew Essence. By now you should all be familiar with this product if you've been following me on my page on Instagram. I cannot do without this product. It's a toner that just gives this instant glow, instant hydration to your skin, which is obviously the first thing you want to achieve while doing your skin prep. Next I proceeded to using this TM Essential Dew moisturizer. Now there's been a lot of controversies about this moisturizer. It is not very suitable for sensitive skin. However, they've improved on the formula, which makes it suitable for all skin types. One of the amazing things I love about this moisturizer is the consistency. It is a water-based moisturizer which is lightweight and very suitable for oily skin type. So what you want to do is use that generously and dry down immediately with your fan. Once that is properly dried, I go in next with my Aqua Grip primer, and the trick about this primer is to apply directly on the face, the surface of the face, without having to press in the product just as I'm doing in this video. You want the product to stick to the surface of your skin without having to massage or press in. That way you get that tacky feel which would hold your foundation tight, making it last all day. And of course use your fan just after. Next thing, you want to moisturize your lip. You want that lip moisturized, after which I went in with my Malloy primer and just gonna apply that on the T-zones. You just need little amount of primer for this process and apply strictly on the T-zones, basically around the nose, your eyebrow as well, to mattify that area, keeping it dry and oil free. So I'm basically using a fan brush from the Girls Corner brush set. I like to use a fan brush to apply this process because it just gives me that smooth application. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is my absolute fave at this point. It's the Leation White foundation. If you haven't seen my previous video, please check on my video and then you know what I'm talking about. This is a Nigerian brand and I'm amazed at the coverage, the consistency. It is a beautiful foundation, guys. I am not even joking. It is fantastic. Words cannot describe how amazing this foundation is, and the undertone is just perfect for her. I mean, this was in shade caramel and she just kept asking what foundation was this. She loved how sweet it was on her skin. I mean, there was a part she literally asked the question. You guys will get to see it in this video. It was so perfect that we didn't even have to mix or correct anything. Yeah, she was basically asking what foundation that was, and it was really beautiful on her skin. This is 10 across all boards, no lies. Again, please ensure that you take your time to blend properly to avoid patchiness, and this is what the foundation is given on her skin. We were literally amazed. It was so beautiful. Next, I proceeded to using my Omari Code Skin Mix Matte to lock that in. You want to shake it properly and then dispense on our skin evenly. Once I had that dried down, I proceeded to using my Avoid Cosmetics concealer in shade 7 if I'm not mistaken, but I'll put all of this in the description box so you guys can see and be sure. But I'm just going to use that to warm up our skin and bronze the skin up. Just basically apply the way I would normally do with my contourers basically. Once that is done, I went in with my cream blush using this Rare Beauty blush and the 35th Girl Cosmetics blush. Now the Rare Beauty had this very pink shade, while the 35th girl was more red like. So I'm basically going to apply that on the highest temple of her face, which is like the highest cheek area. I'm just going to apply that and mix both shades together to give me this, you know, beautiful warm shade. So basically I didn't want her blush looking too pink, neither do I want it looking too red. So I mixed both shades together, and it is totally fine to apply on your nose as well. I do that a lot of time. That's how I apply my blush most of the time. I'm just going to blend that in to the way I want it to look like. Okay, so I proceeded to blend in my concealers, and I'm using a concealer from Kelvin aucoin in shade 11 or 12. I'm really not sure, but yeah, I think shade 11. This was shade 11 Kelvin aucoin. I used that as my base, and as soon as I was done blending, I went straight to my cream contouring using the same concealer from Avo Cosmetics, and also a brush set, an angled brush set from the Girls Corner. Now I like using this brush for my cream contours because it is shaped in, you know, the angled way, which makes it easier. And please note, your contour should always come from underneath your eyebrows. That is the best way you can have a sculpted and a snatched nose. And I'm just gonna blend that properly. Please take your time to blend, guys. There are no two ways. There is no two ways about it. You want to take your time to blend every cream product. That is the only way you can have a seamless and a flawless blend. Next, I went into setting the under eye using my Anastasia Beverly Hills in shade Banana. I'm just going to apply that underneath our eye. So there are techniques to how I do my under eye basically. So you're going to take little of the product, dispense on the surface of the skin, and press evenly. Make sure you're evenly distributing the product underneath the eye. Please note that you are to distribute it evenly. Do not concentrate on one area. If not, you're going to have a patchy and a very cakey under eye. You do not want that. So you're going to distribute evenly. Also, I spoke about this powder from Polar B in my previous video. I used it again on a client, and this time I was gagged. It was amazing. It just felt like I wasn't even using any product. There was no shine whatsoever. It was mattifying 100%, and the coverage is amazing. 10 out of 10, guys. You need to try this. If you haven't tried this, I urge you to purchase one of these products and, you know, give them a try and tag me on Instagram. Let me know what you guys think of all of these products. I try as much as possible to display here to give you guys a very detailed tutorial. Let me just know what you guys think so far. And again, if you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please do well to subscribe. It will take less than a minute. Next, I went in with my bronzy from White Glam to just bronze up our cheek area and warm it up before I proceed to using my blush. Now I'm applying my blush, and I'm just focused more on the highest part of our cheek. Like I said, it is literally on the highest part of our cheek, so you're going to take your time to blend. Please note you're not bringing this further down, rather you're just focused on the highest part of our cheek. After all said and done, I'm going to bake with this Fiora powder. Listen, guys, if you are looking for something that is very affordable and will give you a run for your money, I think you should try to purchase this Fiora powder. I think this powder is less than $10 in the US. And it is beautiful. I'm surprised this hasn't been hyped enough in Nigeria, because it is good enough and is doing the job. So if you're looking for pocket-friendly products for your studio client or studio glam, I think you should consider getting that or purchasing that product. Now for my eyeshadows, I'm using this Twilight palette from Annie's Beauty. I'm using that soft brown shade right there. On this day, I said, Kyle, you are not using the Meet the Browns palette. work with what you have. And I said, okay, I'm gonna build with a very soft brown to, you know, work my transition basically. And lucky me, my client requested for a green smoky eye, and I was like, why not? There is no better time than now to try my Drama Queen palette from Annie's Beauty as well. I was so excited to, you know, create this eyeshadow tutorial on my YouTube channel for you guys to see and you know, maybe recreate if you can. Next, I went in with this palette from the Drama Queen Annie's Beauty to also create depth around the crease using the green shade in the palette. Once I had that properly blended, I popped on the shimmery green shade on the lid. And guys, listen, when I tell you a palette is good, it is good. There was no fallout whatsoever, and you can see the pigment. This is just basically the eyeshadow without any form of toppers or pigments or glitters whatsoever. If you haven't gotten any of the Annie's Beauty palette, I think you should try them out. After doing a waterline, I proceeded to using my mascara. Now the trick here is to ask your client or model to look down, and you use your hands to raise the lid up. This way you're going to tight line and also lengthen our lash. You can see that not only did we give the lash volume, we also tight lined in the process. For her lips, I worked with the Cindy's Creation lip palette, and I'm just working with those two brown shades right there to line our lip and, you know, give that definition before I do my brows or work on my brows. I'm very big on, you know, lip. I like lips that are well precise in terms of, you know, lining, and I popped on a pink shade from the same palette to give me that nude pinky lip shade basically. Then I tamed her brows, worked on the brows off camera before I proceeded to using my lash from Wink Beauty. Guys, this self-made lash tray is amazing. I don't know, I've been using this in the studio, and for every of my clients I did a few customization on the lash. At this point we were literally rushing to round off this look because my client was late for her session. I think I forgot to mention it was her birthday photo shoot, and she wanted the glam a little more pronounced, hence why she opted for the green eyeshadow, because she wanted the glam to, you know, be visible even while she takes her photos or her pictures. So I worked on my glow. Of course I had to use my glow from 35th Care, and guys, this is the finished look. Guys, it was so flawless. This is just straight out from my camera. There is no filter whatsoever. It was a clean beat through and through. Tell me what you guys think, and please don't forget to share this to as many people as you can. And I can't wait to catch you in my next tutorial. I hope you're able to learn one or two, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.